Hey guys, welcome to my brand new YouTube channel for Myrrh-Bearing Millennial. I'm excited you guys are here today, and I figured what better way to launch the YouTube channel than with a full day in the life video showing my life as a traditional Christian mom. So this entire day, you're going to see everything from us waking up to homeschooling, what we eat, how I meal prep a few lunches with dinner, my husband coming home, prayers, all the things. And yeah, today was a little bit of a slower day for us. So we kind of got slow moving in the morning. It was so productive. We got through a lot of homeschooling and I got a bunch of work done, and it kind of set us up for the next couple of days. So I don't really have to work that much. And it was overall a really good day. So I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you want to see more day in the life kind of content like this, I'd be happy to share it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like, share with your friends, and share it over on Instagram and tag me in the stories whenever you share it to help other moms find this channel who you think could benefit from the type of content. So I just want to thank you guys for being here today, and let's dive into the whole day.
We are running much slower this morning than usual. We don't have much planned for today as it is, other than homeschool, and I have to do computer work and record a podcast episode, and this recording my YouTube video. So it works out. We're just moving a lot slower. It is negative 11 degrees outside, and it's just so cold we don't want to do anything. So currently I'm making my quick little pre-workout. It's a spoonful of honey drizzled with some salt. And we're gonna go do a workout. I very much like caffeine, and I haven't had my coffee yet today. So I wasn't gonna drink like a regular pre-workout because then that'd be an overload of caffeine. So honey with salt does the trick. I do strength training workouts like 3 days a week, and then ab workouts the days in between. So today is an ab workout. And I always start with a 10-minute mobility video. I absolutely love mobility movement. I don't believe in yoga. I don't agree with yoga. Yeah, you can have an apple. I don't agree with yoga, being a Christian. I just don't. Do you want me to start it? Or do you want to bite it? No peanut butter right now. You can have a regular apple right now. Okay, well, you can either have the apple or not, but I'm not doing peanut butter right now. No, not right now.
I want you to tie my hand that way.
So I need a regular hair tie first. You have to do a hair tie, then tie the ribbon around it.
That's kind of cool.
So we're doing hair first, and Josie decided she wanted to go down for a nap. So she's down for her morning nap, which should hopefully give me enough time to get the workout done. And then we're gonna homeschool, and then it's work. It's like negative 11 degrees outside right now. It's so cold. Usually we let our chickens free range, and we're not doing that right now with how cold it is. So got them some water and black oil sunflower seeds, which help to keep them warm. We don't do a heat lamp in their coop. If you do that, they can get temperature shock walking outside. Our chickens have never had a heat lamp, so they're used to the cold. And for the water, we don't have a metal water yet, so we don't have anything, we don't have a warmer under it. So I come out every couple hours right now when it's this cold, and I break up the ice to make sure that the water's still flowing. But it's definitely goals to get a solar door and water heater. Definitely goals. We're just not there yet. And just like that, little one's awake. We got our workout done, so that's what we needed to do. Now I'm gonna put her on the floor in the living room and go grab my straightener. I curl my hair in the living room because I have a little one that's about to be crawling. So we're gonna do hair while we catch up on a little bit of the news, and then it's time to do our homeschooling and computer work. This is something I've been doing since Josie started crawling, is when I need to curl my hair, I just come and sit at my coffee table and do it in the living room, so that way I can be right next to her while she's playing. I feel like this also has something to do with like my type B side. Like in college, this is the only way I like to do my hair, was in front of a mirror sitting on the floor. So, you know, that's just how we roll here. All right, I've got a fussy baby. I need to finish getting ready. So. Now, let's go do mommy's face real quick. One of the main things I use during the day, because I don't wear a ton of makeup, is tallow skincare. This is Claire & Fit's oil cleanser, and then this is the Counterpane Tallow Night Cream, and I use this every single day on my face. I have a discount code below if you want it, but especially in the winter, like I use their regular facial moisturizer in the summer, but in the winter my face gets extra dry. So we use this. And it just feels amazing and keeps my face nice and moisturized all day long. Add the little bit of makeup that I do wear, which is from Tubes & Co. So it's all natural clean ingredients. I just use a bronzer. Next is blush, which I actually broke mine. It fell out of a bag the other day. I need to fix it. And then lastly, some mascara. That's it. That is all I do for my face every day. Now it's time for some coffee. Also, if you're interested in using tallow skincare from Claire & Fitz, I do have a discount code for 10% off. So just see the link in the show notes. My dog just hit my tripod. See the link in the description below, and you can get 10% off your tallow skincare. I'm gonna show you how I make my favorite coffee in the whole world. It's a protein coffee, and it's fantastic. And this is what I make every single morning. If you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen follow me on Instagram, at some point you've probably seen my Instagram stories in the morning with a picture of my coffee and my Bible. This is the coffee that I make every day. It does require a little bit of prep work, but it's worth it. So first things first, this is raw milk that I get from a local farm. I do 1 cup of this. And I microwave it for like a minute. I take my kettle, so there's enough water, and turn that on to the lowest setting. Now I'm gonna take an egg. We're gonna separate the white from the yolk. 1.5 tablespoons of monk fruit sweetener. Some people use regular granulated sugar. I don't, because I don't want the calories or carbs. So I use monk fruit. Then we're gonna whisk this together. so it becomes like a custard type consistency. Scrape the egg yolk and monk fruit into the milk. Add a scoop of grass-fed protein. All that together. We're gonna add 1 scoop of the nootropic coffee. This is, it's coffee, but it's healthy for you. It's made with nootropics, which helps you change the chemicals in your brain. And it helps with increasing your metabolism, increasing your focus, your energy, and no 2 p.m. crash. It seriously changed my life. I'm obsessed with this stuff. And then add a little bit of water. Then I'm simply just gonna pour this in. Okay, I'm not known for my latte skills, and that's why. But anyways, that's my coffee. They're so good. You can add vanilla to this, you can add pumpkin puree, you can get all kinds of crazy bougie with it. And it is just delicious. If you're wanting some nootropic coffee, Josie, if you're wanting some nootropic coffee, I have the link in the description below so you can grab some. Now it's time to homeschool. The kids are not done with their chores of cleaning up the basement area yet. But they should be done soon. So while they are finishing that, they're in my Bible. Currently, I'm in the book of Mark. I don't know why I feel really drawn to Mark right now, and I'm just reading through the whole thing. I love Jesus' parables. But yeah, so I'm gonna read my Bible for a little bit. One of the questions I get more often than not is what Bible did I use to read, and I use the Orthodox Study Bible. I love it because it has all these little notes in the bottom that help me understand scripture better. And sometimes if I want to understand it even more, there is an app called Catena, C-A-T-E-N-A, and I'll use Catena because it has insights from the saints to dive into scripture even more. So I love that app too, and it's totally free. I will link this Bible below in the description, so you can grab it if you want it. I've also been asked what my highlighter colors mean. So again, if you've been following me for a while, you see in my stories, I post my Bible every morning, and usually there's different, like this one has orange and blue and green and stuff. Usually there's different highlighter colors. They mean nothing. Okay, they absolutely mean nothing, except I'm just highlighting something important that I want to remember and look back on. It's my ADHD. It depends on what marker I picked that day. It doesn't mean anything else other than that. And today I highlighted, so I'm in the book of Mark, and it's actually one of my favorite stories in the Bible, and it's about the woman with the endless period who just kept bleeding. And she bled for 12 years. And as Jesus is walking by with a crowd of like thousands of people, she turns around and says, if I could just touch him, I'd be healed. She had that much faith. A faith the size of a mustard seed. The tiniest amount of faith, and knew that if she just touched him, she'd be healed. She didn't have to talk to him. She didn't have to ask him anything. She just needed to touch him, and that's what she did. She touched his garment, and immediately she was healed. And he tells her, daughter, your faith has healed you. And it's one of the most, it's so incredibly powerful to me, and it's just one of my favorite pieces of scripture. So that's the book of Mark. Gemma and Henry have come up. Time to do our homeschool. So I'm going to do a YouTube video soon that goes through all of our curriculum choices and what it is that we use for curriculum. But our days kind of go as follows. Today, we don't have a ton going on, except I really just have to work today. So we have more time to do more homeschool, and I do as much as she wants. We always start with our classical conversations memory work, where I just pull up the YouTube videos of the songs and she goes over them, and we talk about timeline. And then after we do the memory work, then we do our book work.
Was known as the land of gold. So we're going to point to like a gold earring. We do this in timeline.
What are 3 lines of rocks? Sedimentary, metamorphic, igneous. And 12 inches equals
1 foot.
ancient Mali. Ancient Ghana. Western Sahara. Tangier. Fez. That's my girl. He says,
I like Mama's smiles.
I like Gemma's smiles. Okay,
This
so-
was the one with
So what picture is that? So what does whale start with? Which is what letter?
W.
Yep, so circle all the pictures that start with W. So we're kind of multitasking now. I have to record starting between like 12 and 1 whenever we do our quiet time, which I usually do that for 2 hours every single day. I'm trying to keep Josie awake right now so she takes a longer nap. I made, you can hear she's very fussy. I'm gonna get her some lunch. I made this huge batch of gluten-free mac and cheese that has broccoli and chicken in it. Clearly the kids are excited about having it. And that's what we're having for lunch. What does W say?
What? And W says what? I just won that today with V2.
We've done our school. I've prepped for the podcast episode. They're finishing up some lunch right now. As you can hear, I have a very fussy baby who's very tired, so it's time to wind everyone down for quiet time. Okay, I got all 3 kids down for a nap. I don't have much time though because the 2 oldest ones usually only nap for like 45 minutes. So now it's time to set up all the podcast stuff and record tomorrow's episode. Hello and welcome to today's podcast episode. I'm diving into the 5 things that I've learned so far in our first official year of homeschooling. All right, the podcast episode for tomorrow is recorded, and I'm kind of multitasking right now because filming all of these videos today will make my YouTube video for Friday. So now it's just a lot of editing and computer work. The kids are down still to sleep, but my recording is done, which is great. So now we're just going to go edit and spend the rest of the day pretty much on my computer doing all of that because we are brand new in the brand, building phase with this. One day it is a goal. I pray that I can hire a podcast and video editor, but until then, this is what we're doing. So, now it's just a lot of computer work the rest of the day while I get all these up. But the nice thing is I can get all these done, edited, and scheduled to go. Like they'll be scheduled tonight for tomorrow and Friday. So I don't have to work tomorrow and Friday. Like I do all of this computer work, and I have a coaching client, I have a coaching call with a client tonight. And then tomorrow, like we're going sledding riding with Co-op, and we have a party for a coworker of RJ's, a friend that's leaving. And Friday we're going roller skating and stuff. So like I can just focus on family time the next 2 days while all of my content is being posted and scheduled and up and awesome. So it's pretty cool. Right, someone is a little bit Velcro-y today and wants to be fully attached to mom. So we're going to do a little afternoon snack and then head to the basement. I got to check on the chickens and unfreeze their water and then walk on the treadmill and work a little bit more while the kids play downstairs. It's currently 3 and this is a high performance energy. It's basically a pre-workout, but it's natural, made with nootropics. It's watermelon flavored and it's what helps me finish getting through the day. Okay. I don't have that 4 p.m. drag and crash. This will help keep me going, and I take it right around this time so it doesn't affect my sleep. So I'm gonna chug this. Wish me luck because I have to go out into the bitter cold, which it's currently 11 degrees outside, and grab my chicken's water and bring it in and thaw it and then take them out some fresh water. Let's go. So we're gonna take their water in the house and thaw it in the utility sink. Do I want to let them free range? Do you guys want to free range for a little bit? All right, just a little bit. You can. Come on, ladies. And then we'll check for eggs once we do this. Okay. Ugh. Got it thawed. This is not easy to do with one hand. Oh, we got 2. I only have 4 hens So 2 when it's really cold out, and I had 1 this morning. So technically 3 when it's this cold out. I'm happy with that. Got some good grooves. So we are getting more hens. It's a funny conversation I actually had with RJ yesterday. I have a good friend who owns an awesome, like, epic hobby farm that is dreams, right? And she's so many chickens. And she's incubating eggs for us so we can get some chicks, and we want to see, like, the whole incubation process. And hey, Cheese. There's Cheese. Hey, little Bob. Little Bob's our rooster. Are you guys just resting in the dirt? It's supposed to be a little warmer next week. It'll get better. Giving themselves little dust baths. Anyways, so I took like 5 or 6 eggs over to her yesterday. I don't know if they're actually fully fertilized, but she was like, how many do you want? My incubator can fit 22 or something like that. And she said, I'll just add in eggs of my own if you want them. She's like, we just can't officially, we won't know if they're roosters or hens and stuff. So I told her, I was like, just fill it all up. So she has my 6, plus she's adding her own to fill up the whole incubator, because I definitely at least want 6 hens. And I said, we'll process whatever extra roosters we get and stuff. That's not a problem. And hopefully we just get a bunch of hens. And so RJ goes, how many eggs did you give her? And I said, well, I gave her 6, but her incubator fits up to 22. So like we could end up getting 20 chickens on top of the 25 meat chickens we ordered. And he was not too thrilled, but it was funny. And I guess we'll see on Valentine's Day how many chicks we get, because that's when they will be hatching from their eggs. So I need more, which is nice because they'll hatch around Valentine's Day, which means they'll be laying come summer, which is great. For right now, I got 2 eggs, 1 more this morning. So 3 out of my 4 hens are still laying even in the bitter cold. So I'm thankful for that. Okay, so this is my last little productivity hour of the day before I get into dinner routines and all the things until I can work tonight. But from 3 to 4, I'm walking on a treadmill. I try to do this most days. It doesn't always work out, but most days it does. I've got this little setup, like Josie is in this little baby corner mat thing. I need to fix her. And then the kids have this little play area right in front of me, so I watch them. They play with their stuffed animals. I have my laptop, walking on one of those walking treadmills. And I'm going to try to get more work done on editing tomorrow's podcast episode. It is currently 4:39 p.m. and Josie has gone down for a quick little nap, so I'm going to try and prep as much dinner as I can. This dinner is one of our favorites. It's just a really big beef bowl. It has ground beef, air fried sweet potatoes, green beans, and then like some shredded cheese, sour cream. You can add sauerkraut if you want, different things like that. But right now I'm prepping the potatoes, and I'm making a huge batch of this because then it will last us for lunches the next couple days, which helps me stay on track with like healthy eating. And it also makes my day a lot easier because I can just pull it out of the fridge and heat it up for the kids and I, because lunch is usually the hardest time for me, surprisingly enough, because I'm usually like in the midst of so much like homeschool and work and anything else we're doing that lunchtime is just harder for me. Tomorrow specifically, like we're going to be gone for a little bit in the morning and stuff, so it's easy for me that I can take this with me and heat it up wherever we are, so that way I have a gluten-free meal that's healthy and I can stay on top of it. But it's really good. So right now I'm just dicing up these sweet potatoes into little bits like this, kind of like home fries. And I will air fry these. And then while these cook in the air fryer, I will make the ground beef. I have the air fryer on at 400 degrees and I do between 12 to 16 minutes per batch. That's about as long as I need for it. I'm going to take olive oil and just drizzle it all over. All right, Now we're going to do onion powder all around. All around.
That scared me. Where's the blue one? Yummy in my tummy.
So I literally have this massive cube of beef, and that's what we're going to cook.
For the night.
No, we'll need forks.
Oh yeah, I got 4 for that. It's a book cat. A book cat.
Can you check to see if Josie's awake? So since it's 10 pounds of beef, we need a lot of garlic. And as you'll come to learn with my content, I'm very unaesthetic. Like, I still got fruit that I cleaned this morning that I got to put away. This needs cleaned from breakfast. I'm in a hoodie and leggings. This is just real life. I'm very unaesthetic about things. Hope you like that. The other thing I toss into these beef bowls is green beans. I have 4 bags of frozen green beans that I'm going to cook. Hey, handsome. Well, it'll last us for lunches and stuff. Good? Good.
Can I do the other one?
Okay, so the meat's pretty much cooked. We've got 1 more bag of green beans in there, but that's fine because I need all of them for leftovers anyways. Sweet potatoes are in. We can start making bowls for dinner. So we do our layers. First we go fill up the bowls with some meat. Then we add green beans. I don't do green beans on Josie's. Sweet potatoes. Top with some cheese.
Not on mine.
You don't want sour cream on yours?
Yeah, I want sour cream on mine. My cream on mine.
This is also really good if you have candied jalapenos, to put candied jalapenos on, but I don't have any, unfortunately, and they're one of our favorite things. I can't wait till gardening season, and I will make a bunch.
That.
And then hot sauce.
Not on mine.
I know.
I want on mine. It's gonna be too spicy.
Okay, let's head out to the chickens one last time so we can put them in for the night. Now RJ's about to take the kids to Vespers. He's changing Josie right now. I'm going to get all the food put into containers and get Josie down to bed and then clean up the kitchen. And then I have a coaching call at 8:30 tonight. And I'll continue working on editing the episodes. And then tomorrow I'm actually going to my in-laws to use their internet to finish editing everything and get it all posted and up. So whew, it's a balancing act. I have a lot of cleaning I have to do tonight, but now I just fill all these up so that way we have meals. Just pick her up and I'll take her. I'll go get her down to bed. What time is it? 6 o'clock?
We're gonna be late. Love you.
Love you.
Love you, Mommy. Love you, Daddy.
Love you, babies. Have fun with Daddy, okay? Bye, Jen. Love you. Whew. So it's just Josie and I. They just went off to Vespers. Hi. Huh. Yeah. Yeah. So we're gonna actually rest for a minute. She goes to bed at 6:30 and at 6 o'clock. So I'm gonna nurse her and probably watch a little bit of the news. Kind of take a 30-minute breather because all the kids, the older two just left. It's kind of funny whenever you have multiple kids. Like whenever I just had Gemma, I felt like I was so busy with one kid. Now I have three, and one kid is so easy. Hi, are you taking my microphone? So I'm going to feed the baby, hang out with her, and put her to bed in a half an hour. Baby's asleep. My husband is still at church with the kids. Since the kids took a nap, it'd be a while before they go down to sleep. So he's staying for Bible study. Vespers is done. So it's quiet in my house, and my coaching call isn't until 8:30, and it's currently 7:40. So I'm going to scrub my kitchen and get it to the way that I really like it. So that way I can just be at peace and the kitchen is done and I can do my coaching call and wind down for the night. This is truly just a time, like, I don't get time often at the house whenever it's just quiet and I can just hang out. So I'm going to turn on my favorite show. Well, not my favorite show, but a show that I'm binging on Netflix right now. Put it on my phone, which is currently the 100. I'm binging it for like, I don't know, the 10th time. And I'll play it in the background while I scrub my kitchen. The day is done and I'm exhausted. I finished my coaching call. I'm really excited for her brand. She is launching a brand all about wanting to connect with empty nesters and midlifers, talking about rediscovering and refinding yourself, grandparent life, and so much more. So I'm excited for what she is creating and what she's going to build. I'm exhausted. It's been a long day, but I've enjoyed filming all of this and being with you guys today through all of this. I hope it brought you some sort of joy today. So now this is the time whenever I wind down. I'm going to make some tea. Every night I've been drinking chamomile lavender tea, and I really just love how it helps to wind me down for the night, get relaxed. It also helps your gut. Fun little fact, that's how I learned about it. And this has just become a nightly habit. Another CBD gummy before I go to bed, and I take one of the Benieve Power of 3 capsules because it helps to wind you down, get you all relaxed, boost your metabolism, and detox your system. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go change into some pajamas and curl up with my husband, probably watch a little TV, and head off to bed within the next hour. So thank you guys for joining today and for watching this. If you liked what you saw, you want to see more of it, be sure to subscribe, like the video, share it. If you share it over on Instagram, tag me in the stories. And comment below any questions, anything you might have, and I'd be happy to answer them. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and also subscribe to my email list so you are the first to be notified when these videos drop. You can do that by clicking the link in the
show notes in the description of the video below. So thanks again for joining in today, guys, for today's day in the life, and we'll chat again soon. God bless.